has one of the largest proportions of people living in villages and hamlets than any other English region. It's one of the few counties in the country with two coastlines, with 90 miles of coast path in the north, 115 in the south. The south coast, with a main rail link to the region, made the headlines around the world in last year's winter storms. The coast, of course, is home to many fishermen, one of the industries the county is really known for. Another, of course, is farming. From dairy to beef to cereal, Devon really does have it all. But the biggest industry is tourism. Each year thousands of people visit Devon, and it's not really difficult to see why. As well as its glorious beaches, the county has 2 national parks. Of course, yesterday I was on Exmoor, and today John Danks explores Dartmoor, for which many makes Devon, Devon.
If the cream tea is Devon's belly, then Dartmoor is its lungs. Covering 368 square miles, it's the largest and wildest area of open country in the south of England. I'm on my way to one of Dartmoor's many tours. Pretty soon, I'm reminded that much of this land is used by farmers to graze livestock. The sheepdogs go to work guiding the flock through the ferns. The peak I'm walking to is 450 metres above sea level, but there are plenty of less strenuous walks on Dartmoor. Oh. Well, I've come from Lidford down there, and I'm heading to Rat Tor up there. It's a warm day, but it's gorgeous walking. On a day like this one, the higher you go, the better the views get. Not too much further. And as I near the top, I realise I'm not the only one enjoying the hills today.
It's the fact that you can walk anywhere, and you can walk on Dartmoor and literally not see a soul for the whole day. And also the ponies up here, and the sheep and the cows, and the smell of the fern is something that's very, very evocative, and I remember it from my childhood.
Just a few more steps to Widgery Cross, which was erected by William Widgery to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria in 1887. Whoa, now that's a view. Makes all the sweat and the tiredness worthwhile. Magnificent. When it comes to Devon, Dartmoor for me is the star of the show. You have this vast expanse of space. It's like a giant playground in the middle of Devon, and it can be enjoyed by almost everyone.
Well, this really an incredible building, and I've spotted it a couple of times driving from Exeter up Holden Hill and often wondered what it is. Well, it's an 18th century castle. It's absolutely steeped in history, and from the top you've got 360-degree panoramic views of Dorset, Devon and also Somerset. Let's take a look. 99 steps later, let's talk to Sue Spackman, the chairperson of the Devon Historic Buildings Trust. Sue, tell us a little bit about this wonderful building.
Well, it was built in 1788 by Sir Robert Polk in memory of his great friend, Major General Stringer Lawrence, from the time when they were involved with the East India Company. Sir Robert Polk lived in Holden House, which was just down here. It's no longer there. And it really shows his great wealth in that he was able to construct something as ornate and as extravagant as this in memory of a friend.
It's an incredible landmark in Devon. What's it used for today?
Today we use it for wedding ceremonies, and we also have an apartment on the top floor which is act as a holiday apartment for 2 people. And it's very popular.
And the upkeep must be quite incredible.
It is, and we are very exposed here. We're some 442 metres above sea level, so any weather that's coming our way, we really do get it. So it is a continuous thing for the Trust to keep this building in tip-top condition.
Sue, thank you for that.
Thank you.
So from beautiful Dartmoor to the history of Devon, and we've been asking you to send us your favourite places. Thank you so much for all of your tweets and your Facebook messages and emails as well. Some of them here, Johnny Morris tweeted to tell us His favourite place is the Plim Valley in Plymouth. Tim Hooper went for the River Dart, a great place to relax and swim, he says. But me and our reporter Andrea Ormsby went to visit someone whose favourite spot is actually in mid-Devon.
It's a canal, a country park and a nature reserve, and it's where Janine Steadman visits every day.
We are at the Grand Western Canal. We're at the Tiverton Basin. It's a very special place because it feels very welcoming, and it's welcoming for all ages. Thank you. Thank you. It's a great place to reflect on things. There are lots of benches where you can sit and watch the world go by.
And if you don't fancy sitting and watching, there's plenty to do.
This is an information centre that I would recommend people to go inside because there's a lot of lovely detail on the wall. It's a circular shape, and you can find out about the canal, about the history, about the timeline, and I think it is a great addition to a visit here.
Time for a cuppa and the perfect place to ponder.
I'm thinking about how lovely it is that you can walk for 11.25 miles in that direction, and you can do it. You don't have to pay for it, you don't have to book it, you can take a picnic, you can take an art book to sketch, and you can do it any time you want to do it, and that's really, really precious. Oh yes, especially the spring and the neap tides.
It's a sociable place, this canal, in any language.
Yeah.
But for perfect peace, what about this?
What I love about this place is that it is still in view of the canal, but it's a little inlet. It's like a safe haven. It's a great place for reflection and for sitting quietly and watching the world go by. And I think it gives you time to focus on what's important to you.
You can see why Janine loves it here, on the banks of the Grand Western Canal. Andrea Ormsby, BBC Spotlight, Tiverton.
I just thought I'd show you the beautiful place that I live. This is a place called Slapton Sands, and it's about 5 miles from my home. And as you can see, beautiful beaches, beautiful sunshine, lovely water, and just an amazing place to bring your family for a holiday.